Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm glad that you found the way again to my YouTube channel. As all of you could see, I was inactive for about 1 year because I became a father, and I switched my priorities, and the last year I was not active in reviewing flashlights. So in the meantime, I updated quite a lot in my man cave. I wanted to show you quickly around. So here on the left side you see all the equipment I use when I go to explore abandoned mines. This is my Ulbricht ball where I will check the lumens of the flashlights I get to review. Yeah, and then you see my PC, my flashlight collection. Here's my studio for the pictures I take for my reviews. My charging station for all the batteries, and here we have the studio for my video reviews. This little figure was on my birthday cake for my 30th anniversary, so that's pretty cool as well. And then here we have the Jägermeister tab, pretty important, and my 3D printer, which I don't use much at the moment. But let's start with the review of the Thrunite T1. I will mount the camera to my studio and then we will start right So here we are with the Thrunite T1. As you can see, it's a really cool everyday carry light from Thrunite. I was very happy that they offer it in cool and neutral white. We are going to do a quick review on this one. For me it's a really nice light, so I wanted to share my impressions with you. So the light comes in a box like we know them from Thrunite. Nothing special there. The light was packed in a plastic bag. And we have a clip. We have some lanyards and spare O-rings. Also a spare cover for the micro USB charging slot. And then we have the manual in Chinese and in English. So I'm going to show you some of the features of this flashlight, and after we are done I'm going to take it outdoors into an abandoned mine to show you how this little guy performs in the dark. So I will also put all the technical parameters in the description. It uses one Cree XHP 50 LED, which is nicely centered, as you can see. It has an orange peel reflector, as you can see, and a coated lens. Working voltage is from 2.7 to 4.2 volts, and it weighs 45 grams, so it's quite light, small, easy to carry. It is rated to be waterproof according to the standard of IPX8, so 2 meters for the duration of about 30 minutes. It is impact resistant to 1.5 meters. The maximum peak beam intensity is 2600 candelas, and the maximum beam distance is 102 meters. Turbo mode delivers 1500 lumens for 3 minutes, and then it will step down to 408 lumens for another 80 minutes. The normal infinity high, as they call it, has 685 lumens for 80 minutes, so in this mode it will not step down. Then we have a 15 lumen mode and 1 lumen Firefly mode, which will last for 14 days, so that's quite impressive. The strobe mode delivers 700 lumens. That's not very important for me, but we need to check it. Then in the button here you have a small power indicator, which I will show you later. So with the help of this little micro USB charging port, you can charge the included 18350 battery. Which I like very much is that they choose to use a bigger battery than most of the small EDC flashlights, which only use a 40 battery, and this gives you lots more of runtime and does not make the light that much bigger. So the threads run really smoothly, battery fits in perfect, and then we can start using the flashlight. So I turned off the lights so that you can see that the indicator in the button is lighting up in blue, which means battery voltage between 100 and 21%. If it drops below 20%, it will turn into red, and after it starts flashing red, you should really consider changing the battery, because sooner or later you will run out of juice. Another feature of the T1 is the magnet in the tail cap. That's practical in lots of scenarios, but unfortunately you cannot take it out. I always prefer the option if you can take out the magnet. So we can start with the user interface. You can push the button for about 2 seconds, then the light will directly switch on in the Firefly mode with 1 lumen, which I really like if a flashlight has a mode this low. Then if you put it on regularly, it will go on in the last used mode, as it has memory, except for the Firefly mode, the turbo mode and the strobe mode. And now it's quite easy. You just push the button and it will ramp down. As soon as it reaches the lowest level, it will blink twice, and then you can hold the button again and it will ramp up to the highest mode, and it will show you that it reached the highest mode with blinking again. If you want direct access to turbo, double click, or double click from on will always bring you to turbo mode. If you want to enter the stroboscope mode, you need a triple click, and then you are in the stroboscope mode. So that's nice hidden. I always like that. If you want to lock the flashlight, you can either turn the tail cap here or the battery compartment, or you can lock the flashlight if you enter the Firefly mode, and then you push the button for another 3 seconds, then the light is locked. To unlock, you need to push another 3 seconds, and then you can use it regularly. I tested the different output modes in my Ulbricht ball, and all the values are accurate. I measured 1450 lumens in turbo mode. I always need to consider that my Ulbricht ball is a do-it-yourself one, which is pretty accurate, but you always get different results if you use 2 different measuring instruments. So what I wanted to show you is a comparison to the well-known Olight S1R, which delivers 1000 lumens. It's quite a bit smaller, but not that much for 500 lumens more. I think the T1 is really nice option. Both lights are really nice. I can't really say which one is my favorite, but as always, more lumens is better, so the T1 gets 1 extra point here. So I think that's all for inside. I'm going to head over to the mine I promised you, and then we will see how it will deliver in the complete darkness of an abandoned mine. Hey guys, like promised, I will show you the Thrunite T1 now underground. I excuse myself for not bringing the microphone, so if the sound is not as good as in the inside videos, you know why. But I had to carry that much that I thought I would not bring the microphone. So I will switch the camera and then we will see how the T1 will perform. So as you can see, it's complete darkness. I'm taking pictures. And, I'm going to show you now the different modes of ramping. As you can see, this is really impressive what this little guy delivers here. turbo, so it quite delivers some light, as you can see. With the Firefly mode with 1 lumen, as you can see, it is really dark. If you go close to the walls, you can see some light. I'm going to show you once more. I'm going to ramp up. And then a nice double click for turbo. So it's quite impressive. I hope you liked this short review of the Thrunite T1. If so, please make sure to give me a follow and to leave a thumbs up, and stay tuned for future reviews. Bye bye.